Hello, today is Wednesday, February 5th, 2025. I still have 10 more minutes to go, so I'm going to read this article for you and myself. This article is from US News and World Report, one of the famous, popular go-to magazines in the world. The title is 8 Best Investments for a Trump Presidency. Here are 8 of the best stocks to buy under President Donald Trump. This article is by Wayne Dugan, reviewed by John Devine, January 28th, 2025. That's byline. President Donald Trump's return to the White House could be good news for some stocks and the savvy investors who own them. Donald Trump has officially been sworn into office, and Wall Street is optimistic about his potential impact. Regardless of political preferences, all Americans must now consider how Trump administration will influence global financial markets and their own investment portfolios. Throughout his campaign, Trump focused on several potential market-moving themes, including securing the border with Mexico, implementing aggressive tariffs on imports, supporting domestic oil and gas drilling, reducing regulations, cutting corporate taxes, and even investing in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency mining. Here are 8 stocks to buy that could be big winners under President Donald Trump. Trump Media and Technology Group Corp., ticker TJT, MicroStrategy Inc., Tesla Inc., GEO Group Inc., ExxonMobil Corp., Intel Corp., Wells Fargo and Corp., Federal National Mortgage Association, FNMA. Trump Media and Technology Group Corp. Trump Media and Technology Group is a media company focused on prioritizing free speech. It is the parent company of social media platform Truth Social, which was created in 2022 after Trump was kicked off Facebook and Twitter in 2021. Truth Social aims to serve as a safe harbor for free expression and create an alternative platform to the ones provided by big tech corporations. Since going public, the stock has tended to trade up and down based on Trump's political performance. Trump is the majority owner of Trump Media, so Truth Social should get plenty of promotion and visibility in coming years. MicroStrategy Inc. MicroStrategy's core business is a business intelligence software platform, but cryptocurrency enthusiasts know the company because MicroStrategy is also the largest corporate investor in Bitcoin. As of January 2025, the company held 461,000 BTC on its balance sheet to stake worth more than $47 billion at today's Bitcoin prices. Wow, that's amazing. With the Bitcoin prices up about 145% in the past year, it's easy to see why MicroStrategy shares have soared. Trump has pledged to support U.S. Bitcoin mining and prioritize digital asset regulations that will promote Bitcoin adoption. The higher Bitcoin prices rise, the higher MSTR stock should climb. MSTR. Tesla Inc. Trump has been a staunch supporter of the legacy U.S. auto industry in Detroit and has even said he would consider ending the government's $7,500 tax credit for electric vehicle purchases. At first glance, it would seem a Trump presidency would be very bad news for the EV industry and its leader Tesla. However, savvy Tesla CEO Elon Musk has done everything in his power to gain Trump's favor, including endorsing him in speeches and at campaign events. Trump has a long history of rewarding loyalty and praise, so Musk and Tesla may be unconventional Trump winners. He's a staunch supporter, right? Staunch supporter of. So here, he's a staunch supporter of the legacy U.S. auto industry, right? Geo Group Inc. Geo is a real estate investment trust, REIT, that specializes in private prisons. The company's ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement Processing Centers, and USMS, U.S. Marshal Service detention centers, could get a major bump from Trump's aggressive immigration enforcement policies, including potentially detaining undocumented immigrants already inside the U.S. Private prison stocks got a huge boost when Trump was first elected back in 2016. In fact, Geo's stock jumped 21% the day after the election. Geo's stock has almost tripled in the past year, suggesting investors are once again optimistic about Trump presidency. ExxonMobil is the largest U.S. oil major. During his first term in office and throughout his 2024 campaign, Trump has been a strong advocate for domestic U.S. oil and gas production. He often uses the slogan "Drill, baby, drill" as a rallying cry for the U.S. oil and gas industry. On his first day in office, Trump removed the U.S. from the Paris Agreement on climate change and pledged to support the oil and gas industry. Trump even chose former Exxon CEO Rex Tillerson as his Secretary of State during his first term. Intel Core. Intel is the largest U.S. producer of microprocessors, central processing units for personal computers and many other semiconductor products. At this point, Intel needs all the help it can get in its attempt to turn around its struggling business. President Joe Biden made headlines for his CHIPS Act, which provides subsidies for companies building foundries in the U.S. Alternatively, Trump plans to implement tariffs on imported chips, primarily from Taiwan. Intel is already building domestic foundries, and tariffs on imported chips could reduce its international competition. Intel shares also jumped in January on rumors of a potential buyout. Wells Fargo & Co. Wells Fargo is one of the largest U.S. banks, lending mostly within the U.S. market. During Trump's first administration, he treated the banking industry well by supporting deregulation. That hands-off approach is good news to the entire U.S. banking industry, but it may be particularly good news for Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo was one of the largest corporate donors to the Trump campaign. The bank is likely interested in Trump pushing to remove Wells Fargo punitive $1.9 trillion Federal Reserve asset cap that has been in place since 2018 and has limited the bank's growth opportunities. Federal National Mortgage Association, FNMA. Federal National Mortgage Association, also known as Fannie Mae, right? Fannie Mae is a government-sponsored company that provides liquidity for the U.S. housing market. Fannie Mae and the Federal Home Loan Mortgage Corps of Freddie Mac have both been under government conservatorship. What is conservatory, right? Conservatorship. Since they were bailed out during the housing market collapse back in 2008. During Trump's first term, Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin authorized Fannie and Freddie to begin retaining profits to build a capital base in preparation for exiting conservatorship. Investors like a billionaire Bill Ackman now believe Fannie and Freddie could be privatized in the next 2 years, potentially creating significant value, right? Conservatorship. In Korea, 우리금융, 경남은행, 광주은행 once used to be under government conservatorship. Currently, I think 우리금융 is still under conservatorship. Well, that's it. Thanks for listening. From this article, I learned that expression conservatorship and what else, right? Monastic discipline. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for listening. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye-bye.